Good morning, YouTube. Today is Tuesday, December 24th. Merry Christmas Eve, boys.
Merry Christmas Eve. It's finally here.
You hear those
It
bells?
is here.
That's Santa coming. Santa's coming to town.
Sleigh bells ring-a-ling, jing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Jingle all the way. That's right. We're here. Not only Santa gives away presents, we're giving away mortgage presents today. All about affordability. We're going to continue the affordability talk into Christmas. But before we get into that, you guys ready?
What are we ready for?
What do you mean? It's Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah, it's Christmas Eve. I actually did a pre-approval yesterday. They didn't bring up the second look television though, so hopefully they tune into this episode to hear that we are giving away the second look television if you do get a second look with us and go with us. So they didn't bring it up, so Santa's elves will bring that though if they bring it up.
Man, you got a whole team of elves working for you. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
3 of them.
It's pretty good. Anth, how about you? You ready for it?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be, man.
Yeah.
So let's go.
No trip to Ross Park?
Let's bring it on.
He got most of his stuff done on Black Friday. He's good.
No. Nope.
No.
I actually got it done yesterday, actually. I was out yesterday.
It's quite impressive.
You got this down to a science, guy. You don't even have to stress about it. Like
It's most frustrating. So I do it every year, though. I don't know why I do it to myself.
It's all good. Well, as Santa Claus is coming tonight or tomorrow, we're going to do our best impression of Santa Claus here and talk about what we can do to help out home buyers get a better mortgage payment. Okay, we've been talking about this, I feel like, literally all year. I don't know when we started.
2 years, I would say. I think it's been 2 whole years.
Anthony, I'll go back and look of Anthony's approach to affordability, because it has been a while that we've been bringing up the big A word. And we're going to continue doing it because it's the most important thing.
Yep, Christmas affordability with buying all these presents, everything. You need to make sure that you have everything in line.
And it's all about saving money now. Everyone wants to talk about the whole 30 years for the mortgage. We don't need to worry about the full 30 years. We need to worry about the short term, the next couple years, and what we're going to do with these interest rates and the mortgage payment to make sure it works for everyone. And that's why when we look at what can we do, what's the most bang for your buck, it's a 2-1 buy down, because it's only a temporary buy down, but you're getting it for 2 years. And that's the most important thing, because hell, guys, everything can change in 2 years. House prices can change in 2 years. Job can change. Income can change. And it could be all for the better. So why are you waiting for rates to come down when you can get in your home now with a lower interest rate?
Anthony, you want to take it? Or no, I 100% agree. I mean, I'm always going to be trying to promote that product. I actually closed one last week on Friday. It was a great rate for the guy. He was able to do the 2-1 buy down. We were able to get the seller's assist, and he was actually still able to use some seller's assist to get his closing costs lowered extra because it didn't use up everything. So he got a double whammy. He got, a better rate for that first year and the second year, as well as he got some closing costs paid for by just the agent asking for the seller's assist. It was on the initial contract, and we originally did it that way. All they had to do was ask for it. They asked for it on 3A and 3B. It was awarded, and that was a great deal for everybody.
And the reason we bring this up, so the most common item to happen in a real estate transaction, if the house isn't selling or you're negotiating, you always negotiate the purchase price. And yes, the purchase price is most important over 30 years. But if you're a buyer looking to get into a home and save the most money now, that isn't necessarily the best move. If we look at a $300,000 purchase with 5% down, all right, if you drop that purchase price $10,000, okay, from 300,000 to 290, it's going to save you about $60 a month. Sure, $60 a month for 360 months is a good savings. But if you just look at it monthly, I think that's a half bag of groceries right now. So really not that much savings in your pocket. But if you do a 2-1 buy down, if you take that rate from middle sixes to middle fours for the first year, that buyer is going to save over $350 a month for that first year alone. Now, that is real savings. And that's for a buyer that's like, man, if rates were just lower, I could get into this home now and afford this house. Well, we can do a mortgage program where you take seller assistance, you buy down that rate. Anthony's been talking about this program for years and years, and that's what we're getting behind here because it's all about affordability. $350 a month for the first year, over $175 a month for that second year. And those are huge savings every month that now we're getting buyers in the homes and saving them money.
Yeah, I'll give you a real life example right here. This one I closed last week. The loan amount, it was a smaller loan amount, not one of these mega ones that we put up there sometimes. It was only $150,000. And this buyer, they were able to save $208 in the first year, and they're saving $105 in the second year. Again, this is on a $150,000 loan amount, nothing crazy. The buyer that actually does need some help, possibly the first-time home buyer, this is a great deal for him, and he was thrilled to save all that money from the seller's assist.
And again, this is all over a couple $1,000s on a purchase price that you're looking at for 30 years when we want to save you the most money in the next 2, right? If rates adjust, if you refinance, maybe you get a better job, maybe you relocate. A lot of stuff can happen in 2 years, Anthony. A lot of stuff. Why wait when you can get in the home, you can start building equity, and you can start building that American dream?
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to get into the house and have the lower payment, I mean, this is the program, man. And the projections moving forward, I think it's a great program the clients can take advantage of.
And pull up our chart, Ant, so we can show everyone visually what we're talking about here. So here's how the 2-1 buy down works. It is not an adjustable rate mortgage. It is a fixed rate mortgage. It's just you're getting a 2-year temporary buy down. So say we lock your rate in today at 6.5 APR on a conventional loan, 6.62% for the APR. For the first year, you get 4.5% interest rate. That's that savings of over $350. For the second year, you'd get the 5.5% rate. That's the savings of over $175 for that year for our scenario. Then the third year carrying on, the rate goes back to today's rate of 6.5. But that means you don't get today's rate until year 3. It's like a magic trick almost, not really, because you're using seller assistance to compact the savings all into 2 years. But that's a crazy amount of savings if you're looking for affordability, if you're looking for a lower mortgage payment, and that's how you do it, working with us, getting into smart programs for yourself.
Yeah, and this program, it's been around for years. We need the seller's assist to utilize it. It's very important that you ask for it and not just ask for a price reduction on the house, which is not going to save the buyer any money.
Well, it's going to save the buyer Minimal dollars.
Minimal.
Minimal dollars per month. This is most bang for your buck if you're looking to get a couple year savings. If you want all 30 years, then lower the purchase price, save that few dollars every month. But just remember, as we go along in this world and the dollar becomes less and less valuable, 30 years down the road, that's going to be minimal savings. So live in the now, get that savings today, and get into a mortgage that works for you, that is affordable.
Yeah. Good talks there.
That's all I got for this Christmas Eve. You guys got anything to throw on top? A little cherry on top?
No, I hope everybody stays jolly, happy, and safe tonight and tomorrow. Stay out of trouble and enjoy your family.
Absolutely. Anthony?
Hey, Merry Christmas to everybody.
There you go. See you boys Friday.
Merry Christmas.